Welcome to Fight. How's Houston been treating you?
I love Houston. I think I've been here before. I don't recall, but I believe I've been here. Like in this hotel, that is. I've been in Houston probably. This is my third time in Houston. But yeah, this hotel feels familiar. Like even walking through, I feel like 192. It might have been here or somewhere else. Yeah. I'm just deja vu.
So, what are your thoughts a couple days out before this rematch? It's like your second straight rematch, if I remember correctly. So, thoughts on the rematch ahead?
Same thing I said in Fire Island, just practicing patience. Just practicing patience because, you don't want to get excited too quickly, if you will. So, yeah, the moments will come tomorrow at the press conference, at the weigh-ins, and at the fight night. But I'll just ride the waves.
He's using words
little clips on Instagram.
He's using words like he wasn't satisfied, like he wants to feel satisfaction in this fight, win or lose. He's happier now. He's mentally in a better place after being burnt out for so long. So what do you make of his mindset from what you've heard or seen?
I mean, there's no secret that we don't like each other, and there's no need for it. There's no need for us to like each other, but I do empathize with what he said. Who brought this up to me? I can't remember. I think I saw it on Instagram. He talked about his dark place he went to after the last time I beat him. I've been there in my own. Everyone's been there in their own personal way. So I understand. I empathize when you don't want to get up and all that stuff, and you lose motivation. So yeah, I'm glad he's pulled himself out of it. I'm glad he's feeling much better. He's a better man, better fighter, better all that. So. Yeah, take him to the dark place again. Even, it's news now. I just signed a new crazy deal with the UFC. And Tim, was it Jeff that was asking me for the doco yesterday? It was like, how do you feel? Are you excited? And I could see it's a big deal. It's a fucking big deal. And Eugene was, ecstatic. You could see even he got emotional. Tim felt the same way. But I was kind of like, it hasn't hit me yet. Because if this was about money, if I was gonna just do this for the money and bounce, I would have done this like maybe 3 fights ago, to be honest, because I'm kind of set. I have one of the smartest men with money behind me who's helping me flip my money the smart way. But it's not about money. I love money. Don't get me wrong. I do this for the money, but it's not about money. This is about legacy. This is about martial arts. This is about learning. And yeah, I haven't lost that step. I'm still hungry. I'm 32. I'm fresh, I'm young, and I keep saying this week, I've got the training camp, I went back to the young Izzy, the kid that was just soaking everything up and just be real curious, like, how does that work? Ooh, let me try that, and I'll do it the next day, and I'll be successful at it, or if I fail, I'll try it again. So yeah, I haven't lost that step, I never did.
Is there something motivating about rematches where the fighter you're facing, like Rob, for example, he's going to assume that the night he fought you was the worst performance he could give, so he can only get better? Is there something motivating to you that, well, not only do I get to fight him again, but I get to show him that actually he can not do any better against me?
Exactly. But I recall, I'm going to say I'm the elephant in the room, I never forget. He said, I felt great. After the last fight, he said, I felt great. This is the best I've ever felt, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, I'm glad he said that. I'm glad he didn't make any excuses. And from what I've heard now, it's like, I think Twist was saying, have you seen the interviews? I was like, nah. He's like, he's still a bit salty. I was like, huh, interesting. And I just left it at that. But yeah, I just, from what I've seen on Instagram, he just feels like sometimes he battles with himself with accepting it. Like sometimes he accepts it, and then sometimes he's just like, I hate to admit it, but he's right. I saw that on one of the clips on Instagram. He said, I hate to admit it, but he's right. But I'm like, bro, you should have listened to me in 2019 when I called it as it was. People thought I was talking shit, but nah, I was just speaking the truth. He wasn't acting himself, he was acting out of character, and I'm glad he's accepted that now. So yeah, that makes him dangerous to me. That makes him really dangerous, but at the same time, same but different. Yeah, I think he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, and I think he has gotten better. I'd be lying if I said he hasn't. But who was I saw on Twitter again. I have a lot of time during fight week, so I'm scrolling a lot. But I think it was a Luke Thomas. Yes, Morning Combat. They were saying like, pretty much we know this in MMA. We have recency bias. You guys remember from the Y'all fight, oh my God, Israel's so boring. No, he just runs away. And I was like, oh, really? Watch this. So yeah, they just forget. Rob's he's a good fighter. He's had a lot of knockouts in the past. He's gotten better, but I just don't think it warrants that kind of reaction, but I have high standards, let's just put it that way.